Hi guys, it's Alexi Uzas here. Do you want a plan for independently financing your film that actually works? Well, by the end of this video, you're going to have my secret strategy for getting a film financed and into production in a short period of time. For the best filmmaking advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a video every Wednesday. In the past 5 years, I've financed and produced 4 feature films and numerous short films, and I'm helping my clients do the same using a 4-step strategy to film financing, and now you can do the same. Step number 1, start with what you can finance today. You need a base from which you can build your finance plan from, and that starts with knowing how much finance you have available right now. So that could mean any investment agreements that you already have in place, any finance that you're willing to commit to the project, and then finally, any in-kind support or deferrals that have already been agreed on. Step 2, next, add what you can realistically finance and bring into the project. So what I mean by that is that you need to sit down and think about how much finance you believe you can raise at this point in your filmmaking career. And that could mean things like raising finance from your immediate network, reaching out to cold investors, or trying to find executive producers that are willing to put in hard cash for your project. What I'm not talking about is things like distribution advances, grants, or even rebates that are contingent on you fulfilling a number of different criteria. And the reason that I want you to discard those last 3 things is that those are unknowns. And right now, all you have to finance your film is the money that you have right now and the money that you're able to bring into the project. Okay, so what I want you to do now is comment below and tell me if you've ever approached film financing in this way. Let's start a discussion about the different ways that people are trying to approach film financing and really get down into the detail of what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. Because a lot of people will go away and they'll write a screenplay and then come up with a budget for that screenplay. And a lot of the time that budget has been arrived at arbitrarily. And what they haven't done is looked at how much finance that they can bring into the project to actually get the film into production. Step number 3, now that you know how much finance you have today and how much you can realistically bring into the project, you want to add those 2 figures together and arrive at a total figure. And that's the figure that becomes your budget. Because there's nothing more important than getting your film into production. So if you know what those 2 figures are, then you have a budget for a film that is realistic and can get the film into production. So now what you want to do is go away and use that total figure to break it down into the various aspects of the budget and look at how many crew you're going to be able to have, how many casts you're going to be able to have, what your post-production crew looks like, how many days you're going to be able to shoot, using the figure that you know that you can raise for your project. Step number 4, now it's time to get creative and either revise a screenplay or an outline that you've created so that it fits with your budget, or if you're starting from scratch, write the entire screenplay based on the budget that you've already created. So by doing it in this way, you're gonna know what you can actually include in the screenplay that's achievable and is gonna be able to get the film into production. If you do it the other way around, you're gonna hit that wall that most people hit, where they write a screenplay without any thought about what the budget is, but more importantly, about what the finance is, how much finance they're gonna bring into the project to then be able to produce the creative. And so it's a little bit like putting the cart before the horse. You know, the finance really is the horse. It drives everything, because without the finance, you can't get the film into production. Okay, so now you know about film financing that works, but what about when you need to go out there and actually raise the finance and get the film into production? I'm making myself available for one-on-one consultations for my Producing Accelerator program that helps filmmakers like you get your film financed and into production in a short period of time. If you're interested in seeing if we're a good fit for the Accelerator program, click the link below to schedule a call with me, and let's talk about how we can get your film into production fast. Check out these videos next on how to up your filmmaking game. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe now, and share it with your friends.